Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Ashencast, and today we are going to have a look at a game played on the Korean server. And of course, it is going to be Oner here on the Graves in the jungle. I'm very hyped for this one. This one is going to be a very interesting one. Of course, as it would be, there's always a Addy in these games, and we actually have Gumayushi in the jungle role here. Well, this is going to be interesting. Of course, we have Addy on his Galio top lane with a ghost, as Addy generally doesn't really like to take flash, which is very interesting. And we are going to, of course, watch Oner's POV of this entire situation. Alright, let me turn up the sound just a little bit so you guys can hear something as well. Sounds about right. Alright, so let's ask a couple of questions, right? We are playing Graves. What's the build gonna be? Well, there are so many builds on Graves at this current point in time. It is kind of ridiculous. So what is the ward we're going to... Okay, we're going for a sneaky invade here. Oh no. Yeah. Okay, he's pinging away. Umayushi is getting scammed here. Boom, first blood. Game's over. Goodness me, Oner. What an absolute jungle canyon. Already. Yeah, that's gotta feel really bad. Because, like, now he's permanently gonna be down like 3 camps or something. Okay, as Oner will cross over into the mid lane here. Q flash into that one and get a kill. Now here he is, of course, going to try to protect his camps. However, it occurs to him he might be able to F with the Vi here, as of course his bot lane is pushing in really big waves, so the enemy bot lane really doesn't want to roam. Means the only one coming would be the Annie. Nautilus does have a little bit of a time frame for himself. Oner is going to play that carefully here. As now, this whole fight, if this fight happens and no kills, which isn't happening, as you can tell, right? But if this happens and no kills go down, it's still a huge win for the blue team. But, well, as it were, that's not quite how it went, did it? Aye. 4 assists here on the Nico. Goodness me, dude. What are you doing? Well, Oner absolutely destroying the Vi. As he's going to take a leave here. He hasn't cleared any of his camp. And he's going to recall. And he's going to walk top lane. To be able to answer the Vi here. So we see no boots on him. He's just going serrated Dirk, longsword instead. Vi will be able to take the blue buff and then leave. That's pretty much all he can do. As you can see, Graves is there to tell Vi to heck off. Nico gets pinged off here. Bro, Nico. Okay. Nico's fine. And Graves is ahead. That's how that one goes. Everyone's guarding. Why is Eddie here? Hello, Eddie? Gotta love this guy. Gotta absolutely love this guy. Okay. Well, the enemy team is walking right into Eddie's plan here. Eddie's just gonna find the CC here. It's a double kill for him. Oner will collect the next one. And we go back to the tower. One tower plate has been taken only because it is so early on in the game. And it worked out once again. Goodness me, this Eddie guy is just a menace, isn't he? Just walking through the freaking enemy jungle, trying to create chaos. Here he creates an opportunity again for Oner to steal away a camp. Oh no. Oh no, it's all falling apart. Yeah, this is one of those games where you literally just spam FF. No, Oner. Kumayushi is level 3. Oh, that's so rough, man. Goodness me. That is so rough. Alright. Losing a little bit of our lead here, of course, with the dragon, but the upside of it is you have to do less team fighting. And you can pressure this team out earlier with an Elder Dragon, right? And you kind of would want to get a couple of dragons. Generally, Ocean Dragon, one of the best dragons to get early on. But, you know, it's not that crazy, to be honest. It's not gonna be that, you know. Not gonna be that impactful. But definitely a good pickup, as now we are coming back with a Yomu's Ghostblade. Walking into the mid lane here, Gumayushi is now level 5 too, thanks to catch-up XP, otherwise he would be still level 4 here. Mr. Galio, busy proxying. Oner casually one-shotting the Vi. Yeah, as you could see how aggressively he was posturing there. The Talon, the top lane Talon, now coming into action for the first time. Yeah. But as Nico goes down, a double kill has been acquired on the bot lane. And Aphelios has white guns, which means he is also going to get just 2 plates here. Which is very rough. Talon, looking for the kill onto the Nautilus, will find it. Does Graves have anything to say about what this Talon is doing? No. Not really. As we are going to try to rob away the jungle here. No smite available. The Q damage does suffice right now. As here we want to F with the Vi that is currently doing Herald. But I'm not entirely sure that is going to be possible. Yeah, as she will pick that one up. If we can CC her here, now guard the eye. Unfortunately, Talon is just going to get it, yeah. Ah, that's rather unfortunate. Yeah, Talon just gets it here. Okay, so that works out. That could have been prevented. Or at least tried. Could have at least tried to prevent it. Still level 5 on Gumayushi. 10 minutes in, this guy is very far behind. As the Graves here is in his element, right? Just able to quickly steal everything away all the time. And just very accelerated. 38 CS right now. And it's gonna get more. It's gonna become more. Alright, let's look at bot lane here. This is definitely a potential dive scenario. Let's see what Nico does about it. Yeah, Nico just walks in with the ultimate. Guaranteed CC. It's a dead Zeri. Nautilus trades himself for it. As we are recalling Gumayushi in the topside jungle. Accomplishing naught. Herald summoned in the top lane. This tower goes down. So Talon definitely able to keep up in gold here. As Gumayushi is losing a lot of time here. Yeah, this isn't where you want to be. Oh no. Oner gonna be dashing in. And we'll find the kill onto the Vi. What the hell? Yeah, this Graves is big. This Graves is absolutely big. Has a Serrated Dirk, has a Mercury Treads, and of course has the Yomu's Ghostblade here. Another Yomu's Ghostblade user. Able to one-shot another enemy here. Oh, Graves doesn't have ultimate here. Yeah, shutdown goes over to Zeri. That's very bad. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, you can't make mistakes like this. You can't make mistakes like this. That's not good. Zeri's still behind, but this is again not optimal if she's able to get a kill here. Although Aphelios just, yeah, gonna clap back 200 years. Of course, this is the strongest gun combo. This is definitely not a good idea of Gumayushi to just run into that gun combo. I don't know what he's thinking. But I'd be tilted too, given the fact that, well... This is kind of rough. I mean, Aphelios could have definitely taken the tower here. 0-7 Vi. Oh my god. That's a painful one. Still has a 300 gold bounty. That is annoying indeed. (0-8). And he about to go down as well. Alright. Graves still got his ultimate. We're going for a collector here on the Graves. Very interesting. Not playing for Dragon right now, but we are passing towards it, of course. Plates still online. We're collecting one last hooray. Oh, this is a very good position out of the Talon here. Yeah. It's a very, very good position out of the Talon as Graves was not able to do anything there. Zoe. Wait, Zoe. Zeri going to slide in. Nautilus will sacrifice himself. But I believe this... Yeah, this Graves is out. Yeah, Oner can't overchase this one. If we get ran down by the Zeri, it's a problem. That's alright. We are back, and of course, since we are running the lethality version here, we are not capable of one-shotting things. Vi will be able to pick up a dragon here, most likely. Which is very good. Although, Addy... I mean, they could definitely fight this. Yeah, they could definitely fight this. Graves, once again in the top side map here, running down the Annie instead of securing the dragon, but it's fine. Yeah, Zeri will go down. But Guma manages to get the dragon at least. Talon is here now, forcing the flash out of the Aphelios. Aphelios will not go down. Oh, and Talon is alive. No, what is this champion? No, what is this champion? Of course he's safe. Alright, Oner. Pushing out top side. Yeah, he's gonna have the collector here. Okay, Philios will get out of this. Eddie worth quite a bit of money at the moment. So that money will go over to someone. Let's hope it's not the Zeri. Oh my god, that's such a bad one. It goes over to the Yuumi. Yeah. You do not want this money on the Yuumi. What the hell? Okay. So different builds on the Graves. Of course, there's the Galeforce build, right? Where you go something like Stormrazor Galeforce. Who doesn't do that right now? Right? Pretty much everyone goes for Stormrazor Galeforce right now. It's the Jhin players, it's the Tristana players, it's the Jinx players, it's just everyone, right? It's the Aphelios players, as we can tell. Pentakill. So that build is potent, as you just saw. But this was a 3... Was that a 3v5? Then there's the Youmuu's build, which, you know, the other half of the game, what it feels like is going for, would be Youmuu's Ghostblade. And then we're going for Collector, because Collector now has 18 lethality and 5 more attack damage. So actually pretty good statted lethality item now. The Collector is. It's very akin to Axiom Arc now when it comes to the stats. Axiom Arc, one of the more powerful items when it comes to stats, right? The effect can be good, but specifically the stats pretty nasty. Let's see here. The exhaust will be dropped. The Galio ultimate will lock down the enemy team though. As Talon is able to pick up a kill here onto the Aphelios though. Well, actually goes over to Zeri, even better. Probably the best case scenario, but still doesn't look like you're getting out of the grasp of this team. As yes, Aphelios is fed, but he's not the only one, you know? If Aphelios was the only one, maybe there is a chance, but here, absolutely not. As Oner going to find another collateral damage on to the Annie. Now it's only the Yuumi and Talon that are behind enemy lines here. Let's see if they can catch someone out. Make a pick maybe onto the Aphelios here. Graves, of course, busy counter jungling the Vi here once again. Vi very, very sad about this one, as she is absolute paper. Okay, Talon will be stopped here from recalling. Let's see if it's possible to get this guy. Nautilus, flash, hook, ultimate, lockdown forever. Can we take him down? The flash, yes, he goes down. Nico will be able to catch out the Vi here as well, as now the Zeri and the Annie are 4 of V2. Wait, 5v2 actually. But Aphelios not there. So in this situation. Okay. So, I mean, Zeri very capable of playing this defensive, very capable of clearing out. Not expecting much more pressure here as we send the Aphelios to the side lane. Probably prepared to take the dragon. Aphelios right now has 3 items to 2 items for the Zeri, as the mid lane is about to get its Zhonya versus a Annie that is still very far away from that one. Then of course you have the jungle Canyon, or Oner, but you know. With absolute just Youmuu's Ghostblade, Black Cleaver, and Collector versus a mere Divine Sundra and 2 longswords. Not even boots fully built. You know, thinking about this one, I think if you're in this situation, you're 0 and like, what was it, 6 or whatever, at that point you don't build Divine Sundra anymore, you build Frostfire Gauntlet, no? You just build Frostfire Gauntlet and you just try to lock down people with your R. I think that's much more valuable, but I mean, whatever. At the end of the day, don't think it matters too much. It's definitely not going to win you the game to build a more gold effective item, but you know. Gumayusi doing a good job being a head crab here though. It's gonna clear out a good amount of vision. Will be annoying as well. Can't really do that right now though, Guma, as your team is dying. Yeah, this is very selfish. Absolutely no reason to steal a red buff here. Zeri will end up going down. That is not good. Okay, so I respect Gumayushi's idea, right? But yeah, that's definitely not the play. I mean, he just solo died to the enemy support. That's kind of a rough one. Alright. Soul Teleport will come in. The Annie will find a lot of damage. The Zhonya is available, but it's not going to be enough. But, yeah. Annie only manages to trade herself 1-for-1. It is a shutdown, however. So that's still good. A lot of gold going over to the enemy team here. And they're still 8k behind, which is very rough. Oh. Well, Gumayushi. See, that's what it feels like to play against a AD carry. Gumayushi will just be happy that he can get some camps right now. As the Graves will be picking up some more money for himself. Note that Oner still is dying a lot. And, yeah, that is mainly because of this fellow. Not much Oner can do versus the Talon here. You see that Talon 3 items, Oner 3 items. But he straight up just gets destroyed by the Talon. Now the problem with that is that, first of all, I mean, you could have built a Death Stance here. But second of all, so in my mind, the best build to go in this game is not a lethality build. In this game, in my mind, the best build to go for would be the double lifesteal build here, right? The Bloodthirster into maybe Death Stance type of build. That just allows you to out-sustain these kind of team fighting patterns out of the Annie, out of the Talon, out of the Vi. Ooh, very good clapback found here as Aphelios and Nico will go down. Nautilus close to follow. Addy will get himself out of there for now. But is he able to truly escape from a Talon? It would appear so not. Okay. Graves is there to punish though. In case that Talon got greedy. Very good, very good. But this still very good way to come back. Oh no. Oner might be going down here again. Eddie definitely needs to help here. Okay, we're finding a kill onto the Vi. Is Graves able to withstand? Nope. Still not able to withstand the damage. And yeah. Man, oh man. You know, what we wouldn't give for a Death Stance right now. Huh. As Eddie will be chased down here. And there's a good chance that he doesn't get away, huh? No, actually perfectly procced. Yeah, this is a really good face rush proc there. That got him out of that. Now we're kind of stalling. Trying to slow down the enemy team here for that dragon. Now, would be great if Talon would be able to pick up the Galio here. But it's going to be the, yeah, good old proc here again. Okay, now the Ghost. was activated as well here by the Galio, but still he goes down as, of course, Yomu's Ghostblade and Zumi's. Quite potent, but the dragon goes down here to the blue team, so a trade is taken. This is taken by Addy, of course, fully knowing what is going on. As Oner, soon to get a second item, which is exhilarating, I'm sure. And we are going for a Knight's Vow here as the Graves with Knight's Vow is a pretty good item versus Talon. It does block quite a bit of damage, as it will make it more difficult for Talon, of course, to proc that passive. We're kind of just sitting around. The blue team actually is a team that wants people to come into it, right? The Nico, the Graves, the Aphelios. But of course, if you look at the game state, then the enemy team is never going to engage on you like that. Well, not never, but very seldomly. Unless you group up as 5, which, you know, happened in mid lane there. Alright, we're finding the lockdown onto the Talon, as it would turn out, though Talon is absolutely unlockdownable, but 3 flashes invested, and Talon finally goes down. The man that was keeping them in the game now, it's on to Zeri to keep them in the game. Zeri, definitely capable of doing so, but it's gonna be very tough here. The air is getting very thin to breathe, as Addy now is engaged on here. Addy will phase rush himself out of there. Will not be able to ult out. Nautilus now chased down as well, as now the red team has been able to equalize this situation here. Still very, very capable champions though on the blue team. No ultimates available, no flashes available either. So still a very scary prospect here, as everyone will just back off and give space. And I think Addy going down there, rough, but it's acceptable. Nautilus going down as well, that was the thing, right? Because now you don't have Nautilus, you don't have the Nico ultimate, now you really are in trouble. And that seemed to be really what is going on here. But yeah, so Graves, this Graves game is absolute lethality build. Although it's great for the memes and it's great for a video, I personally think the lethality build in general is one of the hardest builds to play. So if you want to pick up the Graves, the best build, the best all-round build that I can recommend to you would be Stormrazor Gale Force. You can also run Stormrazor Infinity Edge, but I think that Stormrazor Gale Force is really good. I think the Infinity Edge could come in when you run Bloodthirster. You could, for example, go Bloodthirster, Infinity Edge into Death's Dance. That makes you quite tanky. You want to choose those into team compositions, though, that you can permanently auto-attack, right? So that you know you're going to be in range, always off. And this team comp would definitely be one, although it doesn't look like it, because, of course, Oner with the lethality build can't really auto-attack that much. And just like that, while we're talking about builds, Oner will go down here, and it is the Talon that is able to pick up another one for his team here, as we are pushing down the middle lane. I mean, Addy did a pretty good job at like toying with the Zeri, so Zeri is going to be delayed about like 10 seconds here. We have Nautilus coming up in 6 seconds and Aphelios in 9, which means Baron goes down over to the red team. And we take an inhibitor here, which the very interesting thing here is that look at the gold. It is back to even pretty much. So once this Baron hits, we are even, more or less. And then the dragon comes up, which is Soul Point, and this is going to be a huge fight now. Huge cash injection here for the red team. So this time we'll really, really see the mettle of the blue team here, if they're capable to actually win without a lead. Gumayushi has the stopwatch in his inventory. This one is a big purchase. Believe it or not, right? This is an absolutely huge purchase. Being able to go golden after ulting in. Absolutely, absolutely great. You know, and it's these little things, right? That you would consider little things that I think that are much, much bigger in impact. As we are engaging onto the Nautilus, not the best way to go here, as we will take down everyone but the Talon. Talon resurrecting. Talon will go down here, as well as the red team thought they had a chance, but they will just be chased down. And that is the consequence of pulling 2 ultimates for a Nautilus here, as we are capable of just running the enemy team down here. Aphelios, absolutely huge. Graves, also absolutely huge. And, well, this is a very, very good one. As, of course, Gumayushi would be coming back in 14 seconds. But that's not quite enough. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Wasn't this a great game? Thanks for watching, and stay awesome.